Chat, we go again for one more match. We've got AJ versus Reysbull. Reysbull I've been wanting to get on for a bit. Ever since he performed so well in those best of ones for Gamers 8. I believe that's when he first started doing them. In the qualifiers for Gamers 8, he played really, really well. I think that's when he kind of first exploded on the one scene. And I don't think we saw him again because I don't know if they actually ended up qualifying, right? But he had played in some other show matches and proven to be a top ones player. Now, AJ, I would say, probably sits at number 2 in North America. If you forced me to list the North Americans in order, I think it is Daniel number 1 right now. Probably AJ number 2. And First Killer might have a legacy number 3. We haven't really seen kind of performances to First Killer's only played the top players recently. And he's had a tough time with them, but that doesn't necessarily mean he shouldn't be any lower than 3. But where will Reysbull be? Reysbull, I think, has been making an argument to be right there with these top players, if not just on the outside looking in. So a win against AJ would go a long way towards pushing himself even higher on the North American rankings. I am putting him on the North American rankings. I know there's tons of controversy between that. Oh my goodness, look at this double. Look at this ground double. But the reality of it is, Reysbull has been playing in North America for a while, so we've got to group him with the North Americans for now. If he's rocking 40 ping here on this USC server, I don't think we can call him Sam. Especially considering the ones game. I don't know how much Reysbull played ones before playing in the US, but I mean, it's very clear seeing KV1 and Yan and some of the other Sam ones players, like having to play on 140 to play on US East is really tough, and I don't think the ones like ladder is deep enough on the Sam servers to really give you the kind of practice that you probably need to level up your ones game. Of course, I say that, and KV1 and Yan exist, but those guys might be more exceptions than the rule. Reysbull, eligible bump here on AJ. Gonna give himself a second. AJ cannot protect that top left corner. Did just barely get bumped. Wait, they got top 8 at Gamers 8? Wait, am I crazy? They did qualify. Reysbull from the ceiling, not able to win the ensuing 50, and AJ's got himself an open net as long as he can get it there fast enough, and he shouldn't have any troubles doing so. 2-2. They got top 8 and lost to Furia round 1. Okay, that sounds right. I think I was just focused on other brackets maybe, because I did a review of almost all of the 1v1s that were played. And so I'm surprised I didn't do some more Reysbull ones, because during all of Gamers 8, like I said, I did reviews of basically the LAN 1v1 and 2v2s, because we hadn't really seen those before. AJ trying to make this possession work without any boost. He was hoping to finish it off with a bump, and because he did so, he left the net open. Reysbull. Oh, I thought he missed. I thought he missed, but he knew. He flipped away from the play. He said, "That's posted in, buddy. I'm never missing from this position." Beautiful. Is this the last show match for today? Yeah, this will almost certainly be the last show match for today. I didn't think we were going to do a third, but it's not often that Reysbull and AJ show up in chat and want to play. Reysbull making it look like he's going to go musty, and then instead playing it low. He got AJ to pre-jump, but AJ still covered it and saves it off the post. Now AJ, low 50, sent off the back wall. There's no angle to make any sort of shot, so Reysbull given more than enough time to recover. Now he's taking his own back corner boost, so he's likely going to be able to chase AJ down. At the very least, he's going to force him up early. He challenged him off the wall. A dangerous play in 1v1. You can look really silly as a defender for going up the side wall with somebody on offense, but Reysbull did not. He stole it right away from AJ. AJ's dribble does not turn into a 50. That will get him a goal. Instead, set back out to the midfield. AJ, is he going to find a way to shoot this? He is one of the players who seems to be able to find a way to shoot anything. This time, the wave dash is not on the net. Reysbull likely to peel off here for a 100 boost, I would expect. AJ, not the best of first touches. It actually kind of works out as long as he holds onto his boost because he baited Reysbull in. Now he might be able to score on a counter where Reysbull is recovering to his net late. It did work out. Reysbull defending from a position I think he would rather not be in, but he wanted to put pressure on what he thought was an AJ mistake in the corner. But AJ is just too good, capitalizes, and scores a reset to tie the game. AJ on the side wall. Another reset. Look at the shot. Is just able to completely stop the downward momentum and carry it after the reset as well to bring it away from Reysbull. Talking about Gamers 8, talking about AJ. You guys remember that shot? Was it I think it might have been a 2v2 that AJ got it in, where he slammed it and doubled it off the ground and then perfectly caught it to carry it into the net. That was like one of the smoothest shots I've seen. I think that was Gamers 8. And it was either a 2v2 or a 1v1. I can't remember which one. It was a 1v1 versus Daniel? Oh yeah, that was a nasty shot. Reysbull gonna tie it back up though. AJ trying to wave dash and challenge this as soon as possible. But just goes flying by. Crucial kickoff here. Under a minute left to go, tie game. Whoever can take control can play their lead a little bit as this clock winds down. AJ from the ceiling, not a great first touch, but when has that ever stopped him from getting a great shot? The musty is saved. Bought himself enough time at the very least to get out to midfield to be able to defend Reysbull's attack. He is going to try and show him how it's done in the air. A reset off of a really strong touch. Did he get the reset? I don't think he did. I wonder if AJ could tell he didn't get it. I really don't think he did. And oh my goodness, a greedy challenge from Reysbull. AJ going to get a fifth. Reysbull with 45 boost did not want to leave offense, but he needed to recognize that he was not in a good spot. Now he's got 4 seconds to try and find something. Slight delay, wave dash kickoff. He's going to boost, but I don't think he can afford to. AJ will just hit it to the ground. Oh my goodness, what a great interception. He's not going to be able to stick with it, but the fact that he even stopped it from just slamming directly into the ground is pretty impressive. AJ's going to win game number 1 in the best of 5. Game 2, Reysbull putting up a good fight, but the show match favorite, I would say, will take the early lead. Reysbull double jump timed well. It can be that simple when your timing is as good as that. Don't have to do anything too crazy. AJ also swung so far wide. I think it made that much easier to read for Reysbull. Since AJ took himself pretty far out of the play by picking up that midfield boost, kind of his only option was to rush the challenge back. So Reysbull just single jumps it over him. Reysbull always going to be hard to find some kind of angle. He's going to try and pass this to himself off the ceiling, which makes sense. He knows he has the boost advantage, so he knows there's no way AJ can take it away from him. And then he's going to carry it into a dribble and reset it over the top. This is a really nifty play from Reysbull. I think a lot of other players might be afraid to set it up to the ceiling like that because it is going to slam back down. And, you know, if AJ has boost, then he will boom a power shot as it hits the ground. But he knew AJ wouldn't be able to catch up to the bounce in time. So he got himself a free play, and boy, did he capitalize. AJ, knowing he's going to reset on 100 here, uses every last bit of boost to get to the midfield. Reysbull wants to go back to that corner, but he can't. He knows AJ could have a quick shot. He's finally going to get this opportunity to. AJ backed off so hard. It seemed like he was trying to bait Reysbull in, but no way he's trying to bait him that much, right? Because he's just going to walk it all the way in for a goal. So I think AJ had... I don't know if it's going to go far enough back in time. Yeah, it's not. It's going to basically just go back to this corner. But I think AJ had 0, and he wanted to maybe pick up one pad and bait at the same time, but it was far too far away from the ball. AJ wall to air dribble, one of the best in the game on the wall to air dribble off kickoff. The musty gets saved though. And Reysbull is going to slam it off the side wall in order to keep the ball speed at maximum speed. Because all he needs to do is get to the other side as quick as possible. Reysbull, a kickoff win, using it just to buy himself boost again. He was able to get past AJ the last time he did this. This time AJ goes off the ceiling. It forces Reysbull down low and is still able to cover the low 50. It's a great defensive effort from AJ to stop what was a good offensive attack. Now, nice demo to prevent Reysbull from getting a fifth, but AJ's going to need some offense here if he wants to come back, and that'll do it. A quick catch and a quick flick surprises Reysbull as he resets on 100 and wants to put pressure at the midfield. It's caught underneath the ball. AJ not able to find anything from the back wall and then went bit all in trying to demo Reysbull. Reysbull could tell he was coming from behind. Look at the camera check to hit the brakes and set up the double off the side wall. I mean, not much of a double, but a power shot off that setup. AJ is just assuming that Reysbull, like many players would do in ones, as soon as they get the save, they rush to the other corner to steal the boost and starve the other person out. Reysbull recognizing it. That was just not the play in that position, though. AJ, did he get over the top? The double! Oh, the bump was just enough. I think AJ does have the double. He gets down a little bit quicker if Reysbull doesn't bop him. But that would have been an insane double to get on the end one. Instead, it's 6-1 for Reysbull, dominating this game. AJ. Double jump bump on Reysbull. Reysbull cannot stop it. AJ looking for any offense. Goes back to old reliable. Reysbull tried to pre-jump the initial play that never came. And then when he came back down to the ground, it's hard to get right back up in a good position. And AJ knows that. That's why he tries to punish when Reysbull makes that commit. Reysbull wins the kickoff. Can't get a shot just yet, but smart to maintain possession. AJ's pressure, though, makes him launch it away, and now he's going to die, and there will be a full field of AJ open space. He's going to take the ball directly at the net. Nice little cutting dribble. The end result is a tap off the backboard and the freest of counters. You're in AZ. Where should you take your wife to eat? There's a lot of places. Sunny Slopes, that's Phoenix. I'm not the Phoenix expert. Chewbacca maybe has a good suggestion. He knows AZ. Reysbull, the double. Oh, almost found the angle. It was going to need to be top left corner if you wanted to prevent AJ from being able to save it. That's certainly what he was aiming for. Just barely missed. And, ooh, the wave dash doesn't connect, but he still holds power slide, recovers. 7-2. It does seem like it's going to be a Reysbull win unless AJ gets something going here. This is a good 50. There's a third, so I say it a little bit early. AJ is definitely in this one. This was a crucial possession, though. Not tons of time left for him to get these 4 goals. AJ now. The flick. Soft on 0 boost. Got Reysbull inside the net, though, so it will buy him time to grab 100 and go again. The reset. Reysbull, the pre-jump. He'll go underneath. Within 3 now with a minute left to go. Reysbull got scared of the reset being used. Big kickoff from Reysbull. Smart as he tries to waste a bit more time. In fact, AJ's just set him up for maybe an 8th goal. Reysbull, though, knows better than to try and get that double. Likely an AJ recovery, plus if he had gone, would be very risky all-in type play. AJ's going to get a fifth, though. He is working his way back. Bit by bit. Maybe it's time for Reysbull to go back to a bit more of aggressive style. He tried to pre-flip into that ball. I'm not sure it would have mattered much. Even if he did touch it like he meant to, AJ was right on the other side of it. Likely would have gotten a very similar 50 to the shot he did get. Oh my goodness, AJ's... He's got 35 for only one now. I called him out of it, and he is just speed running his way back into it. Reysbull knew right where this one was going, still couldn't save it. AJ, with 20 seconds left to go. Gonna have to retreat to grab his own corner boost. Reysbull is not gonna bring it to him. He says, I don't have to take this to you. You have to come to me. But he actually does end up handing it over pretty easily, I would say. AJ, that's a really tough flick. He's not gonna be able to protect it. Reysbull will take it away, get an 8th, and most likely tie up this series. I know I called it a little bit soon before, but I'll call it again. This should be a Reysbull win with 5 seconds left to go. Kickoff neutralized. AJ might get a clip, but it will be a loss. Wave dashed into the ceiling. The musty. It hits the ground. Reysbull will tie it up 1-1. We've got a best of 3 left to decide who takes the series. Game number 3. AJ and Reysbull. Battle of some North American Titans. Reysbull, South American as well. South American origin, but has been playing well in North America. So you've got to give him the credit for that as well. AJ wall to air dribble. This time not directly off the kickoff, which is a big difference, because Reysbull's going to be able to defend with a ton of boosts, and he actually bumps AJ off the ball here. Those kickoff wall to air dribbles with the late recovering defender are just a little bit easier to score. I think AJ's conversion rate are going to be much higher on that than any other wall to air dribble. But he is going to be saucy here as he gets the reset. Reysbull just waiting for the shot to eventually come, but it never does. And instead, AJ pops it behind him. Reysbull able to win this kickoff. He's not going to go wall to air dribble, though. AJ just made a big mistake, I would think, in net. That random flip left him kind of exposed, especially if Reysbull had seen it coming and played quickly, but of course it's hard to predict. Now AJ, the demo, the fake. Reysbull goes flying by. Can AJ get back in time? He's just trying to keep it away, and he does. 2-0. Taps it off the backboard. Reysbull, I mean, he has no choice but to own goal. If he goes out in front of where the ball is actually headed, there's really no angle for him to get the clear, so. Probably the best play is to just not panic and stay grounded, hope AJ makes some kind of mistake, and see if you can then clear it. AJ, the reset, doesn't turn into much. Not even going to turn into a boost steal. So it'll be Reysbull the other way. Air dribble bump, most likely. Whether he wanted to or not, just found himself too far ahead of the ball. Really the only good option from that position. AJ gets the boost steal, but I think Reysbull has more than enough to make this play, and AJ kind of took the gamble that he didn't, and that he had started to starve him out. But Reysbull had 50, so he accelerates the ball into that 50 more than I think AJ was expecting, and then he's able to get right back to the ball as well to get his shot that maybe AJ thought he wouldn't be able to get. Reysbull now with a kick-out possession. AJ super deep fake challenge does get Reysbull to drop the ball. Now AJ the other way, finding himself in front of the play. So far in front, not even really a chance at demoing. Just looks to get the boost steal instead. Reysbull takes to the skies as AJ comes in for yet another deep challenge. He can't 50 it in. Can he stop AJ from countering? AJ is going to try and just rush it as quick as he can. Going for the double, AJ! Look at this shot. This is an absolute clinic on how to punish a late recovering zero boost defender. Even though Reysbull got back to the net, he's not going to be able to get up high on the back wall and stop a shot like that. 3-1 for AJ. Reysbull bumped, but he's got to know that he's going to have a free possession because AJ, who didn't pick up 100, certainly is going to be forced to leave. Reysbull sends it to the ceiling. Back down to the ground. The bump. This is too high either way. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I thought the bounce was too high, but it's in. AJ. Oh, had to dodge the bump. Wow. Very impressive bump attempt there. Reysbull, another kickoff. When you win the kickoff as much as Reysbull just did, where you almost push the ball right in between the two boosts, the midfield boost and the corner boost, it's really hard to catch back up to it and then get a shot that is actually scoreable because the angles are so small and you're so close to the defender. So even though it's a kickoff win, it's not converted very often. Reysbull wasn't able to convert on it, but he held on to possession long enough and threatened with this bounce dribble. Still shooting it top right. Reysbull. Air dribble against AJ. Not going to be able to 50 it. So AJ gets to save and actually counters it. Just not a good enough aerial attack. You have to be so careful with the kind of aerial plays. Oh, wow. Look at that recovery. Wait a second. That was filthy. What a save that moment. That was such a fast recovery. He landed so perfectly in the net. It's definitely something you see players do a lot. They tap the ball up off the backboard and then they recover off the top of the net to shoot back out quick. But I don't think I've ever seen one as fast as AJ just did. Especially considering that the save was contested. He had to save it with Reysbull on the other side of the ball as opposed to just the free saves that people normally get to do. Look at this wave dash. The wave dash and cut away from Reysbull. AJ getting a bit on fire here now. Oh, so filthy. It looks like a shot is coming over to that left side post from AJ's perspective. But he gets underneath it and chips it with the other side of his car. Ends up going right. Ball to air dribble for AJ. Not the best of setups, but it doesn't matter for him. I've said that multiple times, but he still gets a shot out of it. The poor setup does make it so it's not as good of a shot as he likely could have gotten. Reysbull is alive for now, but on low boost, forced to double jump and use the 6 boost he had left, and AJ, he just rolls it right at him. He just rolls it right at him. I didn't expect this to work. Reysbull taps it away, and I would have thought AJ would try and bounce it high. I would have expected him to make him go high again because he knows Reysbull's at 0, but I guess he could just roll it directly on the ground into the net. And Reysbull can't get the save. 6-3 AJ. That fake not doing much. Reysbull couldn't have fallen for it even if he wanted to. So he had turned to pick up 100, and by the time he was back, it was no longer a fakeable position. Great catch from Reysbull, but sends it too wide. Got the boost steal. The boost spawned right as he got into the corner, which would have mattered if it weren't for the fact that AJ had ton left. Oh, what a pre-jump. I love that pre-jump from Reysbull, especially the way AJ's been playing in the air. And in fact, he's going to get a quick goal, 31 seconds. And he's got a chance here. I wasn't even thinking about the time as well. Definitely the right decision, considering the time left in the game. AJ up the side wall, off of the kickoff. One of the more dangerous positions for him. But his double reset is intercepted by a pre-jump off the ceiling from Reysbull. This is some open field, though. AJ didn't get as strong of a touch as he could have. Now the window's actually open. Reysbull should have a really good chance here to score this one, but he's probably not going to have enough time for the last one. In fact, he won't even get this first one. The reset doesn't work. AJ He's going to put himself 1 win away from taking it. Reysbull going to have to win 2 in a row if he wants to take the series. Game number 4. AJ and Reysbull. These guys have gone back and forth so far in this series. Will Reysbull be able to continue the trend, or has AJ found a rhythm? Can't be stopped. The pre-jumps from Reysbull is read by AJ. He gets a double off the ground and he punishes. What a shot from AJ. He's had enough of Reysbull trying to stop him in the air. He says, it's inevitable. I will get my goal, as he challenges well and is quick off the wall for a first. AJ wall to air dribble. He wants multiple resets. He puts the first one over the top of Reysbull. Oh my goodness. AJ, a mechanical mastermind in the air. Reysbull once again challenges high. So what does AJ do? He launches it to the ceiling to keep it over the top of him, and then finishes it off with one more touch. This is absolutely insane from AJ. It has been such a good adjustment from Reysbull to stop him from getting his offense. And now AJ has said, I'll find my way. No matter what you do, I will score on you through the air. Oh my goodness, AJ! It's impossible. There's nothing you can do if you're Reysbull. At this point, the man just can't miss. He's got the ball on a string. Oh my goodness. AJ has absolutely entered free play with an obstacle right now. Tons of time left in this game, though. Obviously, the best start you could possibly ask for AJ, up 3-0. Reysbull, a solid air dribble. His reset, oh my goodness, it's saved, of course, perfectly off the post. And even though I think AJ could have gotten around the ball and taken a immediate shot, naturally he takes it up to the wall. He wants another wall to air dribble. He wants to stay in the zone. Reysbull should have this goal. Yes, he does. He almost missed it. He caught AJ lacking here as he had no boost and went that high up the wall. And we just barely won the 50 with the crossbar and post. AJ from the ceiling. Oh my goodness. It's 100% conversion rate right now. In this game number 4, he just cannot miss. This time, he sees Reysbull high, just slots it low, the bottom right. It's almost like Reysbull is going to have to adjust and maybe start trying to defend these from lower down near the ground, because AJ has thrown the counter out, or needs to fake high and get low much faster. It's a potential way to catch AJ off guard. AJ throws it. This is Rocket League. He's going to let Reysbull right back in with a little bit less exciting shot. Definitely a This Is Rocket League type save attempt from AJ. Reysbull from the wall, off the ceiling. The pinch is low. Should get saved. Actually, a great 50, though. Needs to bump AJ to finish it off, and he did, but he still couldn't get it. That was the only way he was going to have a chance, was stopping AJ from getting into the net and then maybe scoring. Oh, that's a big miss. He throws the OMG because he knows what kind of mistake he made, but AJ still doesn't want to try and punish by shooting hard at the net. He wants this wall to air dribble, and he didn't even get it. He's going to take it back out to midfield. Reysbull trying to stop him. AJ says no. Oh, wait, he missed. AJ, he did all the work to get himself the open net, but the air roll power shot does not result in a goal, and Reysbull scores the other way. Hey, credit to Reysbull, not letting AJ play the game he wants to. Certainly AJ should have just punished him after that great outplay at the midfield. Reysbull now off the side wall. Thought for a moment he had an open field, so he tried to rush this, but then AJ makes the recovery. The way he makes it work is he just demos AJ off the map. Oh, the bump definitely worked out. Erased, and now it's a tie game. AJ has 4 goals and 4 clips, I feel like, but he's all tied up with Reysbull right now. AJ looking for the double reset, and I think he's going to get it. I'm not sure how much the second reset did for him. He gets it over the top of Reysbull, who continues to try and challenge high and hasn't been able to stop AJ in a bit. AJ on the side wall. First time he hasn't really found anything. Reysbull going to be able to pick up the midfield boost and the back corner, guaranteeing that he will relieve pressure as AJ goes all the way into his own half. Reysbull, the drop. He has scored a couple of those just by faking. This one's not going to work out because it hits a crossbar. AJ wants to set up a wall to air dribble, and Reysbull, you see him driving up the side corner, prepping for it. But now he will defend from the ground. AJ's the reset doesn't work to get it past Reysbull. But he did force Reysbull to use all his boosts, so the counterattack was not swift. Reysbull might have had an opportunity to rip a power shot from his back corner. AJ was moving quickly, but it was still going to be hard to recover. Nice boost grab for Reysbull. AJ's going to throw the This Is Rocket League. Oh, because the net's open. He must have been really thrown off when that boost still happened. I wonder if it's going to show us. Oh, yeah, he just got launched. He had 0 and was sent all the way to the back corner. 5-5 with 1:09 left to go. Reysbull needs this one to force a game 5. Reysbull with a kickoff win, but this is another one of those kickoff wins where it falls so far into the other player's corner. There's not a ton of angles to score, and yet Reysbull still finds a way. AJ off the back wall, trying to cut off the angles, and did not get a great challenge there. Far underneath the ball. Now it's going to be on AJ to find offense in the final moments. He looked so good in the first 30 seconds. He got 3 of his goals then. All of them. The clips and the best shots we've seen all day. But it still might be Reysbull who takes the game. AJ from the ceiling. No reason for Reysbull to really overreact and try and outplay when he has a 1-goal lead. Just hold on to it. Play it safe. He's going to roll this up the back wall. He's just mostly trying to play keep away at this point. If a shot presents itself, he'll take it. He's not going to overthink it here. Oh, my goodness. Almost didn't grab. Well, it didn't grab the midfield, but almost just left the net wide open. Good bump. Now with 25 boost, he gets it over the top of AJ, who felt the need for greed as he turned right back towards the ball. Needed to score and needed it quick. But instead, he'll go down 2. Looking like we're getting to game 5. I think this is what I would have expected. A close matchup, probably 3-2. AJ is what I would have guessed. That still could happen. Reysbull's been looking good, though. AJ just needs to clean up some of his offense there towards the latter half of that game. 2-2. It'll all be decided by game 5. Game 5. AJ and Reysbull. AJ going to start with a fake kickoff. I think he started to fall in love just a little bit too much with his aerial game. It's hard to blame him, though, the way he was playing at the start of that game 4. Now AJ waiting for his opportunity to go for this ball and decided that there was never a good one. So he just kind of camped on the side wall. He was hoping to be close enough to the play such that he convinced Reysbull to leave. He wanted Reysbull to leave so that he could just scoop it up as it came to the ground. He wasn't quite close enough to really threaten that, so Reysbull cuts in, gets the first goal. Now a fake kickoff from Reysbull. Not the best catch in the world, but he could still work with it. He's able to get it on the top of his car. AJ undercuts him. Can't get his own corner boost. Still has enough to work with. 16 and a perfect catch. Means he's likely going to be able to steal this back corner. Reysbull's quick on the recovery. AJ, I think, was maybe trying to fake or low 50 him right as he arrived. Didn't connect. Reysbull drives away from the play, so AJ is going to get the air dribble he wants. He heard the pre-jump, so he goes off the ceiling. I think he might have got the reset. No, he must not have, because he definitely would have used it. Oh, he couldn't finish it off. AJ did what he needed to make Reysbull miss, but credit to Reysbull. He knew that even if he didn't connect with the ball, that by early challenging and making AJ play it higher and faster than he wanted to, there's a good chance that he just can't find the net. Reysbull going to get undercut again. Almost certainly. AJ is going to let this fall to the ground. No reason to use his 45 boost on a shot that certainly wouldn't make it all the way across the field. Instead, he can catch the ball and rush it to the net. Reysbull swinging wide. He's slowed down here. Just perfectly timed flick by AJ, I guess. Although I do think Reysbull, it's hard when the game slows down, goes into slow-mo, but it seems like if Reysbull had just stayed full speed, he actually would have intercepted that flick perfectly. AJ rips the ball at the top of Reysbull's car. Gets himself a second goal. I feel like he was hiding behind the ball a little bit, but I almost feel there was a slight moment when Reysbull should have seen that AJ was coming. And even if you don't get the ball on top of your car for as clean of a setup as you would have liked, you have no choice to do something if the person challenging is coming up to take it away from you. Reysbull bounce dribble. What a shot! This is a crafty shot. He's making it look like he's going to cut the ball and shoot it behind AJ to the far post. That's what he does with that setup, but then he ends up just popping it top right. That is a perfect play by Reysbull. Threaten one thing and shoot another. One of the best ways to get past the defender in ones. Pickoff, front flip. He is able to annoy AJ as he tries to recover off of this kickoff loss enough to make it go in. He just rolled over the top of him and then prevented him from hitting the ground. AJ going to be able to pick up midfield boost and likely possession here. Reysbull had a chance to maybe full field pinch it. This pinch slams off the ceiling. AJ loves the wall to air dribble. Right now he's going to take it off the ceiling with the double. And even though he gets it past Reysbull, Reysbull's early challenges are working now. Nothing was working for him at the beginning of last game, but now he's putting the pressure on AJ to make the outplay super early, and it's just been too tough for AJ to stay in control of. Long shot for Reysbull is missed high. Smart from him not to get too greedy, because he was not likely to be able to dunk that shot in, and the resulting 50 would certainly favor AJ. Now he'll just backflip challenge and get himself a fourth. AJ, he wanted to protect the high bounce and just pop the ball over Reysbull when he went to challenge, but the bounce was too high. So he's going to have to double jump to get all the way up to it. Reysbull just takes it away, and Reysbull catches him out of position again. Nice save by AJ. But how long will it last? I'm really surprised Reysbull didn't go bump him. It felt like that lob was pretty good. The ball was going to cross inside the net, and AJ was so stagnant because he seemed like he didn't have a ton of boost and had absolutely no momentum, which I feel like it makes it really bumpable. But Reysbull, credit to him, one thing he's been doing really, really well is as soon as he has a lead, he is never taking a risk. He is just playing his lead as comfortably as he can. He'll get the free opportunities when they come. This is a great 50. Certainly he's going to shoot when he's got that wide open net in front of him. AJ, first touch on the air dribble. Not great, but somehow he finds a way to score it. I was going to say it was borderline unscorable when you set it up that far away, because Reysbull can just challenge that, I think, much more directly. AJ can't really afford to do that much faking. I mean, I guess he did find a way to kind of fake and go underneath, but Reysbull just needed to attacked the ball a little bit more directly, I think he would have been fine. Long shot for Reysbull. It's going to be 6-3. 1 minute left to go. The pressure is on AJ. It only took him 30 seconds to score 3 easy in other parts of this show match. Can you rely on that kind of pop-off this late in a crucial Game 5? This is going to be an air dribble for sure. AJ would never pass this up. The reset's going to go underneath. Reysbull able to pre-jump and intercept it on the bounce. If AJ had been able to kill the bounce completely and roll it underneath, I think he would have scored, but he wasn't able to do so. So his fake bopped back up high enough for Reysbull to intercept it. Great defensive play. The GGs are coming out in chat. Chatters don't believe in AJ being able to bring this one back. It's certainly going to be tough. Reysbull air dribble bump, maybe. No, he's going to go for an even safer, well, I would argue safer if he actually fully did it. 50. Oh no, AJ couldn't get the counter. That absolutely had to go in, I think, if you wanted AJ to win this series. Reysbull, good coverage of the high shot on the tight angle. AJ is flopping around, looking for a miracle, not finding it. Looking like a Reysbull win in this best of 5. He is absolutely one of the best 1v1ers in the North American region right now. I know he's from Sam. I did not forget the origins of Reysbull, but as far as queuing North American servers, Reysbull is one of the best. AJ is going to get a 4th. 8 seconds. I don't expect 3 goals to go in. AJ going to have a chance to get one more. Not going to happen. This one should hit the ground. It does. GG's from both. GG's. Thanks for playing. AJ and Reysbull going to go to Reysbull in Game 5.